Liberty Nation with Tim Donner.
If you watched the first ever virtual political convention, you know the Democrats are presenting a dark vision of America in the Donald Trump era and hoping against hope that Americans' stated and personal objections to Donald Trump's personality will be so overwhelming that voters will roll the dice on a 77-year-old man transparently in decline. Joining us to consider the aftermath of the Democrats' 4-day run on the public stage and the Republicans' convention coming up these next days is political columnist Joe Schaeffer, who has done a superb job covering every night of the Democratic convention. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you, Tim. It's been quite a week.
It certainly has. So Joe Biden came roaring out of the gate with personal attacks on President Trump in the first sentence or two of his 24-minute acceptance speech. So it seems clear that Democrats want this election to be a straight-up referendum on the presidency and person of Donald Trump. Is this their best strategy? Is it a winning strategy?
I'm not sure it's a winning strategy. I think it's their only strategy. They have no uniting principles to move forward as a party. They've got this progressive establishment divide that they haven't resolved. Trump resolved it in the Republican Party to a certain extent in 2016, and he's reshaping the party. The Democrats keep pushing this fight further away, first by choosing Hillary and now by choosing Biden. The only thing that they have in common right now is their hatred for Donald Trump. So Joe Biden pretty much has to run on that issue.
Now, in the end, Joe, isn't the message delivered by Joe Biden really back to the future, that he'll restore normalcy defined as a return to the way things were before Donald Trump came down that escalator and stole the presidency?
It's amazing. I can't believe he's running on this after 2016, which was the big broom sweeping all this away. Hey, let's get John Kasich, who Trump destroyed in the Republican primary in 2016, to endorse Joe Biden at the Democratic convention. Hey, let's bring out Hillary Clinton, who Trump beat in 2016. Let's bring back this swamp uniparty establishment. That's what the American people are clamoring for. It's very tone deaf, and it's grist for Trump's mill. I really can't believe they're doing it.
Now, Joe, most notable among the few specific policy proposals of Joe Biden was a national mask mandate, meaning he intends to require the whole country to wear masks. Is this going to resonate with a public worn to a frazzle by this COVID pandemic?
Wow, that was spooky. And I tell you, it fit like a glove with the whole theme of good versus evil, light versus darkness. This is how Democrats are thinking these days, that they're enlightened beings, and if we don't go along with them, there's some kind of, we need to be coerced into the light. It's not just the mask. The mask is a telling sign of its racism, it's Black Lives Matter. It's, you must think the enlightened way we think. And again, Trump can run against this so easily, run against cancel culture, run against mandatory masks, run against these people in Washington, D.C. micromanaging your life. This is shooting fish in a barrel. I think the loathing for Donald Trump as a person is overblown. We have a controlled media pushing that 24 hours a day. This man is wildly popular with his Republican base. There are tens of millions of Republicans in this country. We don't hear about them because the media shuts them out. Democrats are not a national party. Donald Trump can appeal to a whole swath of the country that they can't reach, and they have done nothing in 4 years to fill that gap at all, to close that gap whatsoever.
Joe, as usual, thanks for your wisdom and insight into the political process, into human nature itself, which is what makes politics so fascinating. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.